All right, folks, I'm going to take a moment today to make another little video. This is some of the damage that was happened to the property outside of our home over the weekend. We've got tracks over here in the yard. Unfortunately, no one ended up in the ditch. We've got City of Marshall crews out here today laying rock down on the road. I don't know if they're going to do our house or not, to discourage some of this reckless behavior. The neighbors petitioned me for orders of protection, so they're allowed to continue this harassment at their home, and I'm unable to defend myself from the charges. They use that order of protection to keep me away as they harass me with police assistance. And then if I get involved to defend myself or step on the property to claim that, none of this was my fault, then they just play the game where they arrest me and claim that I'm the bad guy. They're protected from me so they can continue to harass me. It's disgusting. The neighbor that has the order of protection is here. We've never met him, never spoke to him. They're only involved because they had friends that lived in this house. And that man passed away. His girlfriend used to own our home here. And when we bought it on foreclosure, she was upset that they didn't get to it first. This is a rental home. And they wanted to move out of this rental home and into this woman's grandparents' house that we accidentally bought. And since that didn't happen, he got with his sister who lives in that house and his other sister that lives in that nut house. And they began attacking our property from 3 separate locations here in the neighborhood. They included the Minsner family because they were friends. And the whole part is they were going to sandwich us onto the property so they could claim that we were harassing them. As I'm out here taking this video, you can see another one of our neighbors that come out here to take her trash out to the road. And she's another one of these individuals that harass us at our house. And the only reason why she...
Take the fucking trash out. And you know what? The bullshit that you shit all over the fucking town, you act like a fucking idiot. You deserve every bit that you fucking get, dumbass. And anybody can write in the fucking road, you dumb piece of shit.
Like I said, this is the neighborhood we live in. These are the toxic neighbors that we have. And unfortunately, this is the town that I'm forced to live in.
Idiot. I'm not fucking toxic. Do you see me in jail all the fucking time? Fuck no, you don't. You're in jail all the time. You're a fucking piece of shit.
I'm in jail all the time because the police allow these people to harass me in a group. They come together in a group and they harass me into charges. I haven't done anything wrong other than try to defend myself as I walk my dog in the neighborhood. And these toxic neighbors have the police assistance now where they can come outside and curse at me and scream and curse at me while I'm simply trying to make a video of the damage that happened to my home. Now, where was I before I was interrupted? Like I said, the back door neighbor here began using the fence line here to dump slop into our yard. Teresa Parker would come out of her home here and walk to her brother's house here, and when she was doing so, she would dump food trash. And that's how this whole affair got started. We had the police come down here to make a report that they were vandalizing our yard with their food waste. They didn't like that, and so we retaliated by allowing their children to come over here and assault us on this property line that we share with our neighbor. And this neighbor back here is a man by the name of Charles Moore, who lives behind this house here. And this is his property. And his wife worked at the courthouse. And as soon as they tricked us into charges on the first time, they allowed threats and dangerous situation to occur here to provoke a response while we were in the home. And when we came outside, these individuals started an argument where they could call the police and say that I had done something wrong as I stood right here and tried to protect my swing set from their lawnmower. They were using a lawnmower to drive up and down the road. And once they tricked me into charges for that, using a false evidence or false witnesses, Charles Moore took his wife into court and they petitioned the judge for special favors. This is some of the damage that happens to our swing set. They back into our swing set, destroy our swing set over the years. Our slide was destroyed. I had to remove that. So that's a little bit of the neighborhood I'm in. Now we have the neighbors here that have been involved. And the two houses over here are also involved now because they've gathered as a group to stage a hate crime at our home. And this neighborhood, this toxic neighborhood we have that are assisted by all of these single white females, none of them are working, and they're all here either taking care of their children or their grandchildren. And that's why they're here at home. I'm here at home because I'm fighting cancer. And since they've harassed me into court so many times, I have no other choice but to simply stand out here and make videos. These neighbors are involved. They put blue lights in front of their home. They get special assistance from the police too because they claim I'm some kind of a bad man. And they will do the same thing. If they see us outside, they'll come outside and try to provoke and instigate an argument and then get the police down here as well. The ladies that started the incident yesterday live here in this home, the gray home, and they are the ones that put the word out on Facebook along with these people to stage a huge hate crime in front of my home over Sunday. Like I said, I can't even leave the house and speak to my telephone without getting these neighbors outside of their home to slander and harass me, claim I've done something wrong, so they can call the police down here to intervene in their own little outbursts that they use to trick me into a jail cell. And like I said, I've never been arrested for drugs or alcohol. I've only been arrested in the last 3 or 4 years, and it's only because these people have demanded the police involvement to assist in their heinous assaults against us.